Someone just got going on a boat as soon as I turned the camera on. Now I'm curious. Anyway, hi, hello. Is that how I start these? I cannot remember. It's been ages since I filmed anything for this channel. Now I'm feeling a little bit guilty. So yeah, I decided to film my itty bitty book haul. Because why not? Why not? Mainly because I'm feeling very, very proud of myself. That is... Oh, okay, I know. Yeah, I know who those are. Yeah, okay. I have a small book haul. And I'm feeling very proud because I've been buying way less amount, way fewer books than I did last year. And most of these are pre-orders. I am very pleased with myself. This is what I've been buying. I think is February, March and April. I'm proud of myself. 12 books. And most of these are pre-orders, so... Let's just start with the two that were kind of compulsive buy. But I have plans for these. So this is Stella Gibbons' Cold Comfort Farm. I read this about 20 years ago. And this is... It's a parody of rural romances, British, you know, on the British Isles. On the British Isles. Thing is that when we read this back in school, didn't have the context for what the story was actually about. So I couldn't appreciate it as a student because I didn't know what it was parodying. Like, you can tell people about the subject matter and what is, you know, being talked about, but you need to actually like read those books in order to understand what the parody is about. So this is going into my little pile of books that I really want to reread. Some books that I read 20 years ago at school to see how they hold up for myself. Yeah, is this Catcher in the Rye? That's one of my neighbors. Catcher in the Rye. Lord of the Flies. I'm kind of excited about that one because that one kind of terrified me back in time. And are you called? The Great Gatsby. So those four I really want to read together for like a special little vlog. Anyway. And then I found out about this one, I think on TV Tropes. It's Deanna Wynne Jones, The Dark Lord of Darkholme. And again, I really want to read this for a themed kind of video where I really want to read about villains, like the Dark Lord of Darkholme. I also want to read Kill the Farm Boy. And there's another book that is on a pre-order. I'm getting that in September. That is How to Defeat the Dark Lord and 10 Easy Steps, I think it is. And I also have How to Kill the Dark Lord and Die Trying. And maybe Long Live Evil as well. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, those are the two books that I picked up on a kind of whim. I have plans. Then the 29th volume of Jujutsu Kaisen. I pre-ordered the 30th, and that is in, I think in July. I think it comes out in July. I believe that will be the last one. And I got the 3rd volume of Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, the light novel version. So continuing with this beauty. I'm also collecting the manhwa itself. And then we are getting into, well, these weren't pre-orders either. I kind of lied. I accidentally lied. I actually got 5 books on a whim. And I've read 2 of these. These are all about the wartime effort in Great Britain during World War II. I got Twigs Ways, The Wartime Garden. This is about how they did the entire Dig for Victory thing. I read it, like it. I also got V.E. Sherwood Cooper's Land Girl, a manual for volunteers in the Women's Land Army, 1941. I found out about this one through Real Dollhouse. I need to link her down below because I absolutely love her content. Yes. She made a wonderful, rather long video for her channel about recreating what it's like being a land girl. And land girls were basically young women during the World War II in Britain who stepped up and got into the jobs that men couldn't do, like with farming and with agriculture, animal husbandry, wood cutting. There's probably another word for that, but that's the word that I can remember. I also read this one. It is wonderful. Going into my collection. Now the third one I haven't read yet. It's Heath Robinson's Homefront, How to Make Do and Mend in Style, written by Cecil Hunt. So this is kind of, I think, like humor. Well, it was living through the war on humor, I think. I mean, the pictures are very, very interesting. There's a lot of interesting illustrations. Like this is just, I know, this looked interesting, so I bought it as well. Still haven't read. That boat is so loud. It's a little like Robert Dingy kind of thing. The smallest boat's always loudest. Anyway, still haven't read this one on my reading pile. But I have read this one because this is the first of my pre-orders that I'm going to show you. Is Uketsu's Strange Buildings, 11 Buildings, One Terrible Secret. I really want to pre-order Strange Maps. Can't yet because I get these from Waterstones. All of these actually. And it's not available yet. Also filming. But yeah, this is, I really like Uketsu. Strange Pictures to me was kind of the least, but it still was enough to spark my interest. Strange Houses was very interesting, very good. And I did love this one. Like the subject matter that he touches on and is talking about. Yeah, when it all comes together, it's like, holy. It was yet another twist. I'm like, holy. It's a bit, yeah, it's a good one. Really good. Unfortunately, I still haven't read any of the last 4. I'm going to, that's why. Not me spying on people. So this is another pre-order. I was waiting on getting the paperback. It's Lian Zhang's Julie Chan is Dead, or That's What She Needs You to Think. This one really was everywhere on YouTube last year with a hardcover copy, and I'm like, I want the paperback, and because I really want to read this one. It's a really lovely yellow. But yeah, this is about a girl who has a twin sister who is famous. The main character, I think, is down in her luck or something. But in any case, she meets up with her sister, and her sister ends up dead, and the main character ends up taking her sister's persona and life. But shenanigans, I believe. I also pre-ordered Hannah Kaner, Faithbreaker. So this is the third last book of the Fallen Gods trilogy. So yeah, this is the last book. And oh, it's quite a while since I pre-ordered this one. It's Rebecca Ide's The Gentleman and His Wowsmith. The main character is about to get married, but he needs this wowsmith for help. God damn it, no. Right, so this is about a lord, only heir to a declining dukedom. So he has an arranged marriage to the daughter of his father's hated rivals, and in order, so they need to be locked up inside a Monterey's court for the contract negotiations, along with a wowsmith who is an old flame of the main character, and then people start dying. So there's a potential maybe love triangle and death. Speaking of love and death, How to Kill a Guy in 10 Days by Shiley Thompson. I did pre-order this because of Kayla from Books and Lala. Yeah, this is the one actual hardback that I did order because I was way more excited about this than Jules instead. So this is a melding of romance and horror about this woman who goes on a dating thing, and like speed dating thing, and then people start dying. So they have to figure out who the killer is, and she's an avid horror reader or watcher, so she's using her knowledge to try and solve the case. Meanwhile, being very, very interested in two guys who might be the killer. Probably. Yeah, it's a lovely red color, which is very, very fitting considering subject material. Oh no! It has a How to Survive a Slasher list. For the leading ladies and the final girls. How you guys met? I think you'll be the best of friends. And we get them up. Oh my goodness. So yeah, 12 books. Already read 3 of them. That leaves 9. And I do have plans. I always have plans. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you've read any of these books, do please talk about them. Tell me about them and what you think about them. Guess what just came in the mail? That is Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, volume 10. This is the manhwa. Which makes this the 13th book of this book haul, and that was just too perfect for me to not include this. So otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you some other time, some other video of mine. Okay, bless.